Hey guys, Angry Monkey here with another unboxing video for Retro Game Treasure. So, if this is your first time tuning into the channel and you're wondering what is Retro Game Treasure, it is a monthly subscription service of video games that are sent to your house every month. Retro games to be more specific. So, how this works, you fill out a survey on the website, and the survey has it broken down by the genres of games that you like to play, whether it's sports games or platformer games or racing games, whatever. And of course, you check off the types of games you like to play and don't check the ones you don't like. So, like in my case, I didn't select sports games because I don't know, I don't really do sports games. But you might, and that's okay. I mean, there's plenty of sports games for you. So you first check off like the genres of games that you like and the style of games. So if you like the anime style games or Disney style. I don't know all the styles, but it's there. I mean, you can see the list in front of you, as well as the consoles that you have. And what's really nice about this, it has a wide range of consoles with dating back to like the Atari. So you have like the Atari, you have the NES, Super Nintendo. I skipped over 64 GameCube, Wii. So that's the newest on the Nintendo side is the Wii. So basically everything NES through the Wii, as well as the Game Boy, Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, Nintendo DS, PlayStation 1, 2, and 3, original Xbox, Xbox 360. Did I say PlayStation? I think I did. PSP was another one. Sega Master System, Sega Genesis, Sega CD, Sega Dreamcast, not Sega Saturn for some reason. Maybe there's just not a lot of those games available. I don't know. So yeah, anyway, there's a lot of consoles to choose from, and so you can kind of cater your taste. You can change this whenever you want. So let's just say you're tired of getting PS2 games, just uncheck PS2 games. You won't get PS2 games until you recheck it. So that's how it works. Yeah. There's also a video game checklist, so that way you're ensured to not get duplicates. But be careful, because I always use Star Wars Battlefront as an example, where just because you have it on PS2 doesn't mean you won't get it on original Xbox, for example. So when you do get Star Wars Battlefront, make sure you check off that you have it on PS2 and Xbox, so that way you don't get it on Xbox. Because, I mean, as much as I love Star Wars Battlefront, I got it on PS2. I don't need it on original Xbox. Make sure you also do that with like greatest hits versus regular, because it has it broken down as two different kinds. Because I guess it's because some people prefer one over the other. Like some people are like, no, I don't want the greatest hits. I want to have the original. I don't really see a difference. I mean, it's still kind of original to me. I mean, it's on the original console, and it's probably released like a year later or something. It's not that, in the grand scheme of things, it's not that big a deal. As long as I have the game and as long as it works. That's all I care about. And of course I like to have it on the original console because I'm kind of a historian, a nerd, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, so that's that. There's also there's a, what do they call it? The Wall of Shame or whatever, list of shame of games that you won't get in your box. So, sorry, E.T. Atari fanatics, you won't be getting that in your box because nobody wants that game. I have that game. Nobody wants that game. It's bad. But I guess that's why you do want it, is because it's that bad. But no, you won't get E.T., you won't get Superman 64, unless you have like the under 7-year-old game selected. You won't get Barbie games or whatever, because most of those are pretty bad. I mean, unless you're a 7-year-old girl, you might enjoy those games, but you wouldn't be watching this anyway because of YouTube algorithm stuff. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started. So I'm going to, of course, as always, do that. Should probably zoom out. Yes, there's a little hole there. You guys have probably been staring at that the whole time, like, oh, what happened there? I don't know, it came that way. Normally, that little hole is not there. But I'm going to go ahead and zoom out. I'm going to pull this out of frame so that way you won't see my address. I mean, I like you guys, but you don't need to know where I live. Anyway, I'm also going to turn this around so that way we don't get spoilers. But up first is the discountairpillows.com, where pillows are inflated, not prices. But the pillows aren't inflated either. Look at this. Yeah, those are the flattest bubbles I've ever seen. Well, no, I used to work in a warehouse. We had some flat bubbles. But those are pretty flat. No wonder why my games are shifting around in there a lot. So, what do we got first? Ooh, this feels like an Atari game. Ooh, okay. We got Pole Position on Atari. I'm not familiar with this one, so that's really cool. This is this my first Atari game I've gotten in? Maybe no. I got Qbert. I think I got that through here. I don't remember. But I don't get a lot of Atari games, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, I heard a small game shifting around in here, so I was thinking it was going to be like a Game Boy game, but this is cool too. And we also have the Eye of Judgment Flame Guard Recruit. Flame Guard recruits 2 its attack. Adds 2 to its attack if the target creature is on a water field. What is this? I mean, it almost sounds like a Magic the Gathering type thing, but it's some kind of trading card. I don't know what this is, but that's cool. Up next, we got, this is PlayStation. Dukes of Hazzard. Racing for Home. So we got a racing game here. You gotta be careful with the old PlayStation games, because these tabs on these, like the old CDs and stuff, those are always broken, so just be careful with that. But anyway, I like to see when these games came out. So this one, this one's actually kind of new. This one, new. It's a PlayStation game. 2000. So yeah, this game is 21 years old. Now, I don't know when this Atari game came out, because there's no date on the back of it, but yeah. And this seems to be the last game. So what do we get for our last game? We got Hitman Blood Money on original Xbox, and this game came out in 2006. Now, I do have some Hitman games, but I'm gonna pull out my list here. Just in case you guys are wondering, Game Eye is a great app for logging and charting your games. I'm not sponsored by them, by the way. Cool! This is a game I already have. So, yeah, remember how I said to be careful with making sure you check off all the games that you already have so you don't get duplicates? Yeah, so, yep. So that's not Retro Game Treasure's fault. This is my fault for not checking everything off. That happens from time to time where I get a game and I'm thinking, I know I already have that, and I learned, yep, I do, because I got Hitman Blood Money, got Hitman Contracts, Hitman 2 Silent Assault, all on the PS2. I put it in my Game Eye app, as well as Hitman Absolution on 360. Well, you win some, you lose some. Like I said, I'm not mad at Retro Game Treasure. They didn't know I had this game. I didn't tell them I had this game already. Like I said, do your homework. And since we're getting close to Christmas, check your list twice. So that way you can see if you have the games or not. I can't make that rhyme, but I'm not trying to make it rhyme. That joke would have been funnier next month in December. It's only in November. It's not even Thanksgiving yet. But anyway, yeah, so just in case you guys are wondering, here is the box where it talks about the boss chest giveaway. So basically, take a picture of your collection, add it to the Retro Game Treasure website or Facebook page to be entered into like a monthly giveaway. That could be like a new to you old game console. I remember at one point they had a PlayStation that somebody could win, so that's kind of cool. If you don't have a PlayStation, that could be your way to win a PlayStation, and then you can then use Retro Game Treasure to then subscribe and get PlayStation games. I also remember at one point a Sega Master System was an option. I entered that one because I don't have a Master System. I didn't win, of course, but oh well, that's okay. I'll get a Master System at some point. I almost got one, but I think I mentioned that story already. Yeah, basically they had an off-brand power cable, and when we plugged it in, for one, it didn't work on the TV, and two, I was smelling burning plastic, so the Master System was obviously fried. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get it. Also, more unfortunately, it was like half the price of everybody else. Like everybody else, like $50 less. So it's like $75 instead of like $125. Really unfortunate, but someday I'm going to get a Master System, but now's not the time, I guess. Anyway, I want to fill you guys in on something else that I've gotten recently. Those that are video game fanatics probably already know this, but the Zelda Game & Watch came out last Friday. So I got that. Just in case you don't know what this is, it's modeled after one of the Game & Watches that came out in 1980. So, I mean, it does have a Game & Watch game with Link's head because it's the Zelda edition. But it has the entire original Legend of Zelda, Zelda 2, and Link's Awakening. That's kind of out of focus. As well as the game that's featured on the front. I forget what it's called. Vermin. Vermin's the name of that game. As well as, of course, a timer and a clock. So there was a Mario one that came out last year. I do have that one too. But this year is the Zelda because this year is Zelda's 35th anniversary. So I thought that was really cool. I was really excited to get that to add to my video game collection. So anyway, if Retro Game Treasure interests you, this is kind of a weak video because probably the highlight of the box is something I already have, but if Retro Game Treasure interests you, I have a link for the website in the description below. So definitely check that out if this interests you. That is really out of focus, even though I have nothing to show right now. As well as a link to the Facebook page, which I need to update all those videos. I haven't made a video in a while either. I'm finally caught up on my backlog, though, so whenever I actually do upload video game content, it'll all be new content, not stuff that was recorded like 5 years ago content. So that's really exciting. Although, it is kind of sad that now I'm like, okay, great, I actually have to find time to record now. That's really hard lately. But I'll figure something out. Hopefully I can get together with one of my other team members and we can get something recorded. If not, I might have to record something by myself, which I know it's not as exciting, but you do what you gotta do, I guess. One more thing, I have Discord, so you can join me on Discord where you can talk to me personally and we can talk about video games or Pokemon or anime type stuff. I mean, whatever you want to talk about, we'll have fun. We always seem to have fun on the channel, on the Discord. Post memes and just laugh, have a good time. We have an occasional anime watch night. We did one like the week before Halloween. We did a couple episodes of a horror anime. So if that interests you, just let me know to be like, hey, I want to join your Discord. I'll be like, alright, cool, here you go. And you can join the Discord and hang out with all of us. But I guess that's all I have to say. So, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day.